Hello everybody, you're welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a movie I recently said I would cover. So let's dive in. The episode 3, which is the latest episode, begins with Monachim, who is the main character, in a hiding spot with two other persons, his fellow youth copper, a female, and one of the travelers, a native middle-aged man. So Munachim wakes up in the morning. Then he quickly sighted one of the bandits searching for them, and he quickly wakes up his colleague and told her to wake the native man, Odineke. But as she was trying to wake him, Odineke got scared and panicked. Then this made the bandits discover their position and aimed at them. But the female copper would be caught by a bullet in her shoulder as they were all running, and in the next scene we would see Monachim being stopped again by the spiritual old woman he met earlier in the forest. And she told him she warned him that he was too careless to listen, and Monachim asked what she wanted from him, and she said he asked too many questions at a time and their survival rests in his shoulders. And he said, how can he save them when he haven't even saved himself? And she would tell him he should do what he can. And we know this is because, looking at his background, pains he has faced, he is the only one calculated and strong enough to figure out how to get everyone out of the situation. And we know this is not the last time he would be seeing the old woman. So the next scene, we see the copper who was shot, being in pains, and Odineke was close by, telling her to be calm and be patient. And we see the bandits searching for them, moving around the bush. And then Odineke distracted the bandits so he wouldn't find out where the copper was. And as the bandits sighted Odineke, he aimed his gun at him and fired bullets. We then see Odineke run to the back of a tree, and in this scene it shows us he wasn't just any native man, he possesses charms also. And Odineke went head to head with the bandits who fired shots at him, but nothing penetrated him, and Monachim was also close by watching the situation. And Odineke fired a spiritual ball at the bandits, who then lost control of his balance, and Monachim pounced on him and ruffled him with some blows and took his gun and blasted the hair out of him with bullets. And the leader of the bandits also felt the sign that something has gone wrong, that something has happened to one of his soldiers. And Odineke was shocked to see that a copper could kill someone, and wonders if that's what they are being taught in school. And Monachim would let him know in the Eastern slang that when a copper see wetin big pass kala, thoughts go rise, which means when you see what's dangerous in front of you, you have to stand up and fight and do whatever it takes to survive.
I thought you were a copper. Are you a military person here? Or they have started teaching you people how to handle guns?
When copper see wetin big pass kala, those go rise like rice.
So we can say he might be a copper, but he's also a gangster. And in the next scene, we see the leader of the bandits see his boy who was killed by Monachim, and the leader and the bandits who had little life left in him let his boss know it was the NYSC coppers who killed him. And the leader yelled that he would punish the youth coppers, and he helps put his soldier who was suffering in pains to rest. And in the next scene, we see the bandits make some progress and catch few people, and then they would be taken to their base. Yeah, so that's what happens to them when they are being caught. So we later see Odineke and Munachi running to the female youth copper who was shot earlier, and Munachi asked if there's anything he can do for her, and Odineke referenced about all the negative things she said to him, that he can't help her, and Munachi stood up and took the gun and decided that if he doesn't do something, he would pull the trigger on him. Then Odineke said he would help her, but it's because of him and all the good deeds he has shown him. Ironically, no one would be happy the way the words of the female copper, what she had said to Odineke. No one will actually be happy about that, but it's not enough to leave her to die. So after all, he decided to help her and went to check around if there's any healing plants he can use for her. So he went and found the healing plants and helped her. Then Munachi asked him that since he had such powers, why didn't he use it on them? But Odineke said it's for if someone should misbehave, that's when it should be used. And since they frustrated him, he had to show himself and use the power. And this is because we know he was supposed to be on his way to get married. So after the talk, they decided to leave their position and move on. And the next scene, we are taken to the past during Manuchim campus days. He would kill a gang member who was trying to kill him, and he did it in a still fashion. And the final scene, Munachim come across the leader of the bandits who saw the gun of his soldier who had died on his hands. It's Manuchi, and Manuchim told Odineke to hold the gun so he could clock the gun well and aimed the shots at the leader of the bandits. But the bullets didn't penetrate because the leader has some bulletproof charms in him. And before the leader could also take his own shots, they flee the scene. So let's see what happens in the next episode. Does he catch up with them, or do they stand up, fight? And let's see. So see you soon, guys. Thank you.